Good evening, everyone. Now the workouts are done for today. I don't have any lessons. Well, I guess one kind of. I just got done food shopping and I'm going to tell you a couple of things about shopping in Korea. Whether you're an ESL teacher, you're new to Korea, or you've been here for a while, like you're Korean, right? And you just want to start eating a little bit healthier. Now there are two stores that I use for this. I use Home Plus and E-mart. I don't use a local grocer. These stores are big, like a Target or a Walmart. The reason I go there and not to the small ones, they have organic sections. Not everything's organic or conventional here. Some of it's also just non-pesticide. Those food items, those crops, are usually a little bit bigger because they can use conventional fertilizer, but they're not going to have the same kind of pesticides. So they have organic salad bars here. I can get kale, collard greens, dandelion greens. What else did I get today? And mustard greens. Mustard greens are dope. They taste amazing. So I'll usually go and get this. I think this one was $14.80. $14.80 for 100 grams. And mine came out to 9,531 won. The translation to dollars is about $9.50. But this is a pretty nasty bag of greens. It is 644 grams. So it's roughly a pound and a half. Managed to get that. And E-mart is a little more than a mile away from me, but I go there instead of to the Home Plus, which is right across the street, because of this. This is grass-fed beef from Australia. It says right on the label, 100% grass-fed, and it is 2,580 won per 100 grams. So that shakes out to about, I don't know, what is that, 11 a pound, I guess? Sounds expensive. And if you're comparing it to conventional US beef, it is. But if you go into Whole Foods and you're buying expensive grass-fed beef already, like I was before I came here, the price is about the same, give or take $1 or $2 a pound. They don't do ground beef here for some ridiculous reason, but they have this called shabu shabu, which is the only cut I can get from this particular provider. So I go there once a week because they restock on Sunday, and I'll buy about 7 pounds of it. It's expensive. Eating well in Korea is expensive. Protein in Korea is expensive. Surprisingly, salmon is not as expensive as the beef, right? This over here, salmon for 19.80 for 100 grams, which is, I guess, about $8, maybe $9 a pound. Not too much cheaper now that you really put it in perspective like that. But it looks like it's wild caught. It's all in Korean, so I can't super tell. But you can tell kind of from the way the muscles are formed, it's a little bit tougher. The farm stuff that you usually get kind of falls right off the bone, right? Falls right off the skin. This is a little bit tougher, so I assume it might be wild caught. Now, I also managed to get avocados, conventional. I'd rather get organic. They don't have them here. And this, if you look at the lists that are out there, is on the Clean 15. Now, it's not going to get a lot of pesticides inside because you're not eating the outer layer. So, there are worse things to go conventional on than avocados. We also have organic sweet potatoes, organic carrots, and organic potatoes. Now, this is not all the food that I'm going to eat in a week. Usually I'm going to go back there and buy a couple more things. Right? I'll eat a little more than a pound of meat every day, or like a pound of meat and 6 eggs. Something along those lines. But I can make short little runs here and there. The important thing is to go there to just get the beef. So, I'm going to start cooking a little bit of dinner. And I hope you learned a little something. Find an E-mart close to you, find a Home Plus. They have organic stuff and they have good quality meats. Maybe I'll do a Home Plus run a little bit later and I'll show you about that. Any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching.